I know, but I'm going to say the Bissonnette, Timmy Chance is the best Timmy Chance there was in Houston.
It's coming from one of Houston's better trainers.
Yeah. But I'm talking about back in the day when we used to go. No. I ain't been in years, but I'm just saying that was the best one. I stand on that.
You be eating fried chicken?
No, I just said back in the Gap when I used to go.
Eat Timmy Chance to eating fried chicken, bro.
That Timmy Chance on Bissonnette was live, and don't at me. And the South Park one's good. The Gessner good, but Bissonnette. And we only talking about that because they shut down workers over there. It's like a strike going on right now.
The writer's strike.
Not a strike.
It's a writer's strike. They used to ride on me. The writer's strike of Bissonnette.
The Spice Lane strike.
Well, welcome to episode 248 of the Pour Horsemen podcast. I am your moderator, KC.
Hey, look.
Sound like AI, like not the good one though. Artificial intelligence. I am your moderator.
Every time I hear AI, I hear Allen Iverson.
That's why I say not the good one.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm your moderator. That's how my AI would sound.
Yeah, I am your moderator.
I am your moderator. KC. We have JC here. And we have our special guest, T and all peach.
It's Orange.
Orange?
Mm-hmm.
Orange with the Jarritos.
Jarritos.
You got the Jarritos.
What your sock say?
Huh?
What your sock say? Call me
if you get lost.
Oh.
Tyler, the Creator.
Oh. This should be selling out.
You cannot pronounce the J.
It's called golf.
No, I got these when I bought concert tickets. They
Tyler,
sent
the Creator's merch is
it's called golf, right?
Yeah.
Well, golf, yeah,
All his stuff be selling.
No, his stuff be selling. I got a hoodie. It's like the.
I be trying to get Larry June shit. It should be selling.
Yeah, you gotta put the notifications on for the drop. Yeah.
Who else got that good merch?
The Pour Horsemen podcast has some great merch. If you want to see
to turn around,
the new joint is coming out. Got the Pour Horsemen podcast.
Oh, we matching a little bit with the Orange.
Yeah, if the Orange, you know what I'm saying?
On the back, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, put the camera on me, baby. Hold on, I got something, baby. Hold on. Yeah, look at that. Boom, on the pocket. Boom, then. Oh! Hit him on the back.
Come on, spin, move.
Back, baby.
You know what I'm talking about?
You're supposed to flex. You're supposed to flex the back.
Go ahead. It's going to be coming out soon. Got my son back there and some merch that y'all seen before. I wore it, the Jordan tee. But yeah, it's going out. So y'all go ahead and copy our merch. Because we can definitely get Zion to probably get one of his...
concubines.
What was it?
Concubines.
Concubines.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Concubines.
I thought he got a main though.
Yeah,
that counts.
Of course. Yeah.
But she has to be cool with the concubines.
Is that what happens?
I think that's like on some kingly shit. You just got to know everything that's going on. That's why he's in trouble because everybody.
How we know that's not what's going on?
It seems as if everybody doesn't know what's going on from the tweets we seen.
The concubinettes, they don't know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying,
she might know.
No, apparently she don't know either.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what it is. This is what happened. Y'all get on me because I talk about when I was younger, putting viruses on my mama's computer. Zion was similar, except
you gotta be careful with that word virus. I was like, well, where's this going? Where is this going?
You download. You download.
We got kids that don't remember that era. They don't remember that era.
Family computer.
Yeah.
And so Zion is similar, except he just got breaded and he went after him. Like, the old girl, the Moriah Mills girl, is she a famous porn star.
She sucks.
And and the other girl that he knocked up was on Ghetto Gaggers.
Really?
Yes. She
got an episode?
Yeah, they showed a picture on the Twitter. And she got a video where
I saw the fight. Is that
when
her?
she was fighting? Yeah, and
she
the
whooped
thing
her
popped
ass.
out.
Wait, she looks.
She whooped her.
She had
ass.
short hair in that video.
All right.
Yeah, but that was her. But yeah, she was on Ghetto Gaggers.
Oh, okay. So I saw that. Is that the same girl?
Hey, exclusive. What's Ghetto Gaggers?
Is that the same girl that
still
has the video? that was doing the splits on the desk. That's the same girl,
that's
the
her.
pregnant one.
They racist? Oh, they be like they be. Oh, so she was with a white dude.
They can't hear him, so stop engaging.
I know.
Stop talking, nigga.
But
So, somebody said what?
So it's like one of those like what do they call it? Like when it's like the kink shit where they take a white dude, huh? No, like you know the kink shit they got where it's like a group of black dudes and one white girl.
Gangbang.
This nigga saying all the wrong words. No,
it's just like though. It's like a concept.
Yeah.
It's a concept.
Kink. Like,
it's a kink. It's a
Doja
concept.
Cat was in the chat room showing feet. Like that's some.
But
kink.
the concept is the concept is this black chick like white dudes like, and that's like fuck the black dude.
And she was
and
like,
then it'll be a white girl. Them white boys ain't got dicks like this. Like it'd be that type of shit. So that girl was on Ghetto Gaggers with the white dude. For that concept. Does that make sense?
Crazy.
Brother, I'm lost now, but I'll take your
it's
word
just like
for
black.
it.
It's like black.
It's like
yes, I'll just take your word for it.
Can we say porn on here without getting? I don't know.
I don't
like
know.
the internet.
We usually
Twitter
wait 10 minutes.
We already lost that bout.
So, well, y'all said
Dude,
gaggers.
they can't hear you. Stop talking, man.
So JC is saying that it was a porn skit, right?
You watch a porn scene.
I know. I'm saying, but the plot, if you will.
Yes, the plot is take a black girl.
Subject her to these white men that
Right.
are like, oh,
Yeah, we're about to.
about to tear this.
And say it, and she understands what's going on,
Yes.
and yes.
So that was her. That's
crazy.
Future.
That's like Tiana Trump got one of those. She got a video like that.
The thing is, I mean, whatever they passed it is what it is. My thing is, I can't. Matter of fact, let me look up this live.
Why is there?
I just had you just touched it. Now it's ruined. I'm gonna see if she posted something live.
The girl, which one?
The Moriah Mills girl.
So is she on Instagram or
she's been on Twitter just going crazy. Like just talking. Like her latest tweet was 10 minutes ago. Even though this is TMI, I only was with the same 5 to 8 dudes my entire porn career. That's lasted 2 years. Damn. That's what she said. Last is 2 years.
Like Meek Mill.
2017, stopped in 2018 and did 4 films in 2019 and left the biz for good. And in real life, I've always had a boyfriend, so stop with this porn star or whores narrative y'all trying to push.
Well, whatever you do is what you do.
That's
like
what I'm
ain't nobody
saying.
like really worried about literally the only thing people are laughing at is like the stuff she said about Zion and like nobody was laughing at her. Everybody was laughing at Zion in the beginning, like, oh, that's a wild boy. And the shit when she said was like when she was talking about I encourage you to lose weight or get in shape or
and the
something
soda
like that.
cans.
Like, that's wild.
The soda cans.
That's
wild.
wild.
The soda cans was wild. And then the picture she posted, the screenshot she posted when she was like in the shower, and he was like, "Oh, I need some milk." I said, "Yo, this kid is wild."
Wild. Was she the one that posted the screenshot of him laying in bed? And it was his back, or was it one of the other?
I think it was him. I don't know.
No, that was the other girl that came out of nowhere. It was like, look, I don't need claim, I don't need fame, I don't need money, I don't need nothing. But this nigga is a piece of shit.
But okay, and then the girl was also posting Snapchat conversations. So like, don't nobody really at this point? I don't believe nothing she's saying.
Which one?
Well, no, she coming with receipts.
Moriah.
She coming with receipts.
That's definitely legit.
At the end of the day, I remember when Zion was at Duke.
You could have receipts from like, I could screenshot 8 things from a 3-week fling. And I could be like, y'all, I had this whole relationship with this man. You can create a lot of narratives for people that don't know what's really going on just off some quick. I'm not.
She's
I'm not
32.
She's 32, but like clearly,
and he's 22.
There's no way that she is that upset.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no way.
It got to be money related.
No, well, no,
she said, wait, before she did say in one of her tweets, she said that she was supposed to go to culinary school and he was supposed to pay for it, and he made her post an Instagram story saying that she was gonna be deleting all her socials and all that stuff to pursue culinary school. And then she was like, this was in April. She showed it. And then she said that he pops up with a baby. So
So what is it? That means that he couldn't still pay for her culinary school? This man ain't making $80,000 a year. That's what I'm talking about. If it was money, you just messed yourself up.
Just shut the hell up.
Like, why? If I was in that situation and it was about money for me, and this dude popped up with a baby, I would be like, God damn, what the hell? So I'm gonna hit him on the side. I'm gonna be like, so for real? But you still paying for my culinary school, right? Because you said you was paying for it. I'm not messing my money up.
This is
Once
why.
you go public and you have people like Stephen A. Smith on ESPN talking about your antics, it's over. You're not getting no money.
Like, some of these girls ain't that's not a player move.
And then he popped up and
on
her part. Like,
they got the game
$250,000 charity. He popped up with a $250,000 charity donation.
Wait,
to some the next day after all this came out, the next day he was at some little school with his stepdad, all these kids with a banner in the back giving a $250,000 donation.
Of course he should.
But to be fair, that probably was already scheduled. Like that had probably been in the works.
PR team.
But it just so happened to align with that day, and they were probably like, we can't cancel it. Like, how are we gonna cancel just because you got a scandal going?
Is this the worst NBA?
Hell no.
Because Kobe, right?
No.
Well, no,
what's the worst?
No. The worst one got to be Steve Nash.
What I don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
What happened?
Steve Nash had a baby. And the baby came out black, and they said it was Jason Richardson. And that's when they were teammates.
Remember that?
This baby's black.
That was wild.
That's not my baby.
And that's
when was that? That was like 07, 05?
Something like that. It was like on the later end of that run.
So
of the
Steve Nash had a baby
with his wife.
His wife had a baby. His wife.
Jason Richardson had a baby.
It ain't never been confirmed, but at the end of the day, it's still like wild as hell. Like that's a thing, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, how they sweep that under the rug?
Yeah.
Nobody ain't on Twitter. It's about to be.
Well, because it happened so long
it came
ago,
out.
but
It was
people
on
talking
Twitter.
about it.
It was on Twitter.
I'm just saying, that whole about to resurface.
It did.
Derek Fisher.
That Matt Barnes shit was like
I mean, it's
so instant that it was just like a thing.
Nah, another one was Tony Parker. Tony Parker and Brent Barry.
Oh yeah,
what happened with
he was with Eva Longoria, and then
Brent Barry was with?
No, Tony Parker was dating Eva Longoria, and then he ended up getting caught in an affair with Brent Barry's wife, and they were teammates.
That's allegedly why he wanted out of San Antonio, allegedly.
And I heard he was like a whole ass.
And they were married. Him and Eva Longoria.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So yeah, that's wild too.
Man,
Paul George had some wild stripper stuff come out.
Delonte West thing, the mama thing.
Yeah, but nobody ever came out and said that was.
Yeah, I never really
like
believed that, but yeah,
I feel like
but like actual rumored, actual truthful stuff, like women coming out and embarrassment and all that.
But Delonte never really spoke on it too, so I don't know. The universe may have came back full fold on that. His cuz is out there.
Oh Lord,
bless his heart.
I forget, like we missing.
NFL, Percy Harvin and Russell Wilson.
What they do?
Remember that white girl when he got drafted? She was like,
yeah.
Apparently he slept with her when they was teammates.
Percy Harvin slept with Russell Wilson's girl.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
He did her a favor. He did him a favor. I mean,
I don't believe that. That's nasty.
Who?
Percy Harvin. Why? Who?
I would hope that's not true. That's what I'm saying.
After that lady.
Who's that lady?
He probably thought like, man, you a star quarterback. You about to have, let me just.
He was like that Isley Brothers song, Busted. He was not like.
He just probably popped off, whatever.
Absolutely not. No.
Nah,
but no, it's not. It ain't the worst for sure.
I just don't get it though.
Shit, like Michael Jordan's son and Scottie Pippen's wife.
Facts. That's going on right now.
Yeah.
That's why he said
Michael Jordan is not the best player ever. I'm telling y'all, Oh my God. I hate that nigga. He said,
I'm sorry, wait, Scotty
I had
said,
a migraine.
what's up?
And they kept taking me down, and I just couldn't remember the score. I'm like,
Michael Jordan passed the ball.
That nigga TV white.
That nigga knows. Look, I'm Scottie Pippen.
Oh,
Phil
man, I
Jackson
hate that
is
nigga,
racist.
man. Yeah.
Hey, he
My
ain't lying
back.
about that though.
He said, I just kept my back. I'm like, nigga, get this nigga out the game, bro. God damn, I could just be a decoy. Like, no, you can't, dog. You ain't
Stop.
like Dennis Rodman's out there. Like, get the fuck out of here. I hate that on the Last Dance, that part. Like, nigga, get your bitch ass out of here. Tony Kukoc was hooping. Shit.
I'll Scottie Pippen. Central Arkansas. But yeah, and what's crazy, because I watched that show, The Housewives of Miami, and she just be talking about it. Like,
Who was that?
the ex-wife.
Oh, is she on that show now?
Yeah, she been on that show.
Oh, I ain't watching so
That
long.
makes sense.
Yeah, so she been on that show, but like even on the reunion, like
So she talks about dating Michael Jordan's son?
he was there.
Who? Michael Jordan?
Son.
Michael Jordan ain't about to be on.
Oh, he's
no
on the
real
show?
nothing.
No, but he was there at the reunion in her trailer, and they was like showing him and stuff. And she was on the show, and she was talking about like she was like the dude asked her like, how's the sex life, and she just get this laughing and all blushing. Oh, we're doing it 4 times a day. So,
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm like,
Jesus.
damn.
Which son is she dating?
The
Marcus.
shoes, trophy room,
Marcus?
Marcus with the glasses.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, he my age. He was 09. I
Yep.
remember he came out of high school.
This is crazy, bro. Like, and just imagine, hey Marcus, how your grades this semester? From that to now, she was probably at the parties. You know what I'm saying? The Christmas parties and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
wild.
And now he's knocking down.
That's wild.
Imagine she went to the Christmas parties like, scantily clad.
Scantily clad.
Scantily clad.
What does that mean?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Where you got the, the cleavage showing and all that.
Scantily what?
Clad.
Scantily clad.
Where y'all get that from?
I
That's
knew
the word.
scantily. I just couldn't remember if it was glad or clad, but scantily clad. Imagine she go
clad
to a
dress.
party or a dinner at their house, and little Marcus saw. Then he go to his room and tear himself
Hoping it
up.
was-
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I dream.
Yeah.
It's me. And then years later, like that SpongeBob voice.
Yeah.
Decades later.
That nigga.
Yeah, knock it
years
down.
later.
You know what I'm saying? He living his dream.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's crazy.
But see, like, I feel like in that situation, when you grow up around a youth, when they grow up, you're not supposed to look at them to say, it's just supposed to be
Exactly.
like a niece, nephew, like, hey, you done sprouted up, look at you, you tall, you
Yeah, it's weird.
you're so handsome, and then you keep it moving. You're not like,
Exactly.
oh, look at you, you done sprouted
You
up,
done
you
grew-
so
you done grew
handsome.
up.
You grew.
Yeah.
I wonder what else grew.
I didn't grew.
Oh, you saying from her to him?
Like,
Yes.
yeah, like I'm saying,
I
if I'm
mean,
around
but she
my
not
kid,
from
my
that culture.
friends or like whoever, like their kids, and then they grow up. Let's say I'm 49 now, and then my kid's son is
25.
25. But I knew him when he was
5.
at youth football practice,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, you're so cute. And then now I see him at 25, and it's like, oh, you're so cute. No,
But
it's supposed to
if
be
you
like,
ain't
look
seen
at
him in a
you.
while though, like
well,
in like 5, 10 years.
Even
She's
still,
got it
like
going
I remember when you were.
Yeah,
That's how
weird.
older people are. They're like, I remember when you was. I used to pinch your cheeks, but now it's like, I want to pinch your cheeks. Like, no,
Yeah, that's
bro,
weird.
no.
Scotty's mom, she's got it going
Stacey's
on.
mom.
No, Scotty.
Oh yeah.
Because Scottie Pippen Jr. that's now on the Lakers, who plays with Malik Beasley, who was knocking down his mom.
Oh, hold on, whoa!
Forgot
I
about
thought he
Malik.
got pregnant, or I thought he got
Malik Beasley used to date Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
Did.
They play on the same team.
This was like
gosh,
right after they got divorced, I feel like.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I think he was right after Future or maybe then before Future.
I think it was right after Future.
Oh, Future
which is
got
crazy.
The GOAT story.
Which is crazy because Future looks like Scottie Pippen. So this is insane.
They just got a
phenomenal.
sensational.
Scotty's mom, she's got it.
That's crazy.
I'm in love with Scotty's mom.
Anyway, y'all want to talk about this trial, man? That my man got off for some bullshit. They tried to hang him for some bullshit. What's his name? Travis Rudolph.
I haven't followed the case at all, so
I know you've been seeing the clips. That girl on the stand. You seen that?
Oh,
shit?
I saw them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
she should be in jail.
She should take all the charges they was gonna give this nigga. That's what I think.
She should be in jail.
Definitely.
She literally lied, set all that up. The dude death is on her hands.
She was married?
I don't know.
They said she was married.
So so can y'all rewind it from the top for the people at home that don't
know
what's
Travis Rudolph played on that Florida State team with Jameis Winston, I believe.
Yes.
When they won the national championship. I don't think he had a prolific NFL career.
He played a couple seasons.
And then
the Broncos, I think, or somebody.
I believe he dated a girl. For the most part, I know he was. I think I saw a video where he was at the house and she was whooping his ass. Mm-hmm. He didn't touch her.
It was on the ring cam.
Yeah, it was on the ring cam. He got her off of him and then got up out of there. She called her brothers, stirring up the pot.
She said, come shoot his shit up.
Yeah. And
they went over there with I think it was 3 or 4 of them. One of them ended up dying. He shot one of them. And they ended up dying. And then here we are. And then she said on the stand, they was asking the questions and shit. And the lawyer said, what does shoot his shit up mean? It's like her answer was anything but him.
Yeah, she's like, I was emotional.
Yeah, it's like I'm sure everybody's in here have said things that they didn't want to say. Like she didn't. They hung her on the stand, and she was just basically nonchalant about it. Like somebody lost their life. You had somebody go over this dude's house to kill him.
That was her brothers in real life?
That was, yeah.
But I think one of the friends got killed.
One of the friends she called her brother, and then he brought the partners with him. And somebody lost their life. She's on the stand talking about just nonchalant about it. And this guy's on trial for, was it manslaughter or murder? I don't know.
I don't remember.
But he got off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
All counts.
All counts. So
that's like the correlation of John Morant's family, his mom, and all these people that's like, John, you need to come over here with your friends because so-and-so talking crazy to me, like you and your goons, y'all need to come up here with your guns you be flashing on IG Live. Like people really like, it's not that big of a deal. Like stuff can happen. Like you don't know what's bound to happen. Why are you sending a star?
Right.
You don't have.
It's an opposite situation.
It's an opposite situation.
Man was on the receiving end, but why are you putting your son in that situation?
Let's just talk about the culture of it.
But just going into that, when you sending people with that energy, you don't have control on how they gonna handle it. Like you may just be like, go over there. Case in point, Men's Society, when he trashed old girl, and she sent her brother out. She didn't know what kind of energy he was gonna bring over there. She kind of alluded to what he was gonna do.
She did,
but look what happened. It resulted to she probably didn't want Kane dead, but then boom, he gets shot.
So who would you put that on? Would you put that on the one who sent the hit, or the guys that can't control their emotions? They just hear that somebody put their hands on my people.
It's if she don't send them, it don't happen.
Because this is the thing about that. First, it's a couple questions.
Now Kane wasn't no saint neither.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
No, I'm saying
But the thing is, hold on, fellas. The thing is, first of all, you got to know if I'm the brother, I gotta know my sister. I gotta know. Okay, I'm asking. So when she tells me that, I'm asking. Okay, so what did you do? Because I know how you are. So tell me what happened. I'm not just going. All right, I'm on the way. Fuck it. Like no. Because I'm just saying you gotta know your people.
But if you do know your sister. And she's just like innocent. She don't never do nothing crazy. And she's different. Crying and she's like, that's different. You need to come in. Then you're immediately like, I'm on my way. But that's
different. And this girl showed me that, man, she one of them ones that be on some bullshit. So if I'm her brother, hold on, but what did you do? Or what happened? At least. That's one. Number two, for her to, she got to know her brother. Oh, no, they going to tell, I know what they going to do. Man, go shoot this shit up. That mean, it's good. That mean that you know it's game time for them, and I'm shooting whatever I see.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
That's that energy.
So that's what I'm saying. Who do you blame when you in a situation like that? And like you married, bro. Like, and if you the husband, do you stand by your wife? She been lying to you. She's all in her feelings about this guy. Oh. It's a couple questions.
When I saw her on the stand, she not that cute. She was dusty. Nah, that's tough. Like, I didn't even know she was married. So, damn, that's tough for the husband. Like,
is it?
It is tough to not even just on no shit like that, just on no ego. Like, your wife was getting D from someone else so much that she liked it so much that she put a hit out on him. That gotta blow. That gotta hit you hard.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
Baby,
but
what was I doing wrong? You can't even ask. What was I doing wrong? I could have been a decoy.
And he was.
Nah, that's
it
crazy.
might have not even been about that. Like some women really just like the thrill of saying that they're messing with an NFL or former NFL player. It ain't even got nothing to do with like being taken down. I think that's the first thing you're gonna think about. But
I think her other family member came out and said like the dude was like he's lying. Travis is lying about whatever. And it was like, no, we seen enough. Like, come on. I know you're trying to save grace for your family member, your sister, or whoever she is to you, but nah, that's some bullshit. I know I've been in some situations that didn't come out fatal, but like I've seen niggas get railroaded over some shit like that before. Like on some chick lying up like about the whole situation. I've been in situations myself where just flat out lies. So like when people say that believe all women shit, that's just some bullshit.
Okay, well we ain't got to do that.
I know, but it is some bullshit.
No, that's let's not go there. Let's not talk about believe all women.
Double down.
Double down if that's how you feel. Let's not do that. No. But I think it's me and my homeboy were talking about this the other night, and he was like, "Oh yeah, he's like, what would you have wanted to do for your birthday?" And I was like, "Oh, I wanted to go to Chill Bar." He's like, "You should have went to Davenport." I was like, Davenport is cool, but I only go there with men, like my homeboys and stuff, so I don't get harassed. Because at Davenport, I know the moment I walk in, it's gonna be, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing?" Wait, I'm sorry to accost you, but it's a, "Hey, sister, how you?" Get
your motherfucking hands off me.
But it be like that, and it's the old heads, and they be aggressive. So I was like, I only go there with homeboys because they leave me alone. So we got in this conversation of like, he said that when he goes to bars with his homegirls, he has to get in a mind frame of like, who am I going with? How are they? Is this type of friend that'll put me in a situation that's like let's say we out, and I kind of have a short temper. So somebody mess with me and this dude grabbed me, I'm like, "Man, get your hands off of me. I'm with my homeboys and they'll beat your head." Like I'm that type of person. And y'all like, I wasn't really trying to be nobody else. You know what I mean? Like you got to know who you with. Like you said, you do have to know what kind of company you're in. I'm not that type of person. I like very little drama, nothing. So even if I do get harassed, I'm just gonna snatch my elbow away. I'm gonna keep it pushing because people are crazy, and you don't know what you're gonna get yourself into. And I don't ever want to put my friends in a position to do something that will cost you everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been in that position once, and I ain't even know the girl like that. Like, I ain't about to just be up here dive in front of your honor just because you out here trying to work the room and somebody didn't dismiss your ass. Now you want to call me? Nah, hell no. Like, you ain't
Were
playing
y'all close?
Wait, nah, I mean, not really. But you got to understand what you're doing. You coming in here, you work in the room, and like, just because somebody said they good on you and you want to turn it into something, now I got to come defend your honor?
Is that what it was?
Yeah. So it's just like, nah, you tripping. I'm about to go fight this nigga and possibly go to jail tonight.
Everybody got egos, and I don't want to be like, women get that from men too. Men have egos, and you turn a man down, and next thing you know, your whole life is flashing before your eyes.
Oh, you too good for me. You too good.
You ugly anyway. Like, damn, was I ugly 5 minutes ago?
What it is? Is it me? Is it me?
Like, damn, I had to physically push a man out of my way when I was trying to go to the bathroom one time. Like, I literally pushed him hard because he wouldn't move out of my way, and that's some shit like.
Because he was trying to holler at you?
Yes. And I was like, okay, I was like, I'm literally just trying to go to the bathroom. And he was like, oh, no, but let me talk to you. I was like, I just need to go to the bathroom. Damn. And he was like, but okay, but can I get 2 seconds? Nah. I was like, if you don't move, I'm going to have to push you. At that point, I really needed to pee. Like, I really was just like, I'm gonna pee here on myself, or I'm gonna go to the restroom.
It's a show that happened where the girl pushed the shit out the dude and he hit the locker. I see it. I can't think of the damn show.
I know what you're talking about. And it was Will Smith.
Yeah, it was Will Smith.
Fresh Prince. Like, she was the owner from the.
Let's give it up from the
Russian.
Yeah. She pushed the shit out there.
That was the first thing I thought in my mind.
They were saying that was so improvised because that was, who was it? Lorenz Tate.
Yeah. Lorenz Tate.
No, he pushed Carlton.
He pushed Carlton. But Lorenz Tate was in that episode.
That like they had to play it off because they was kind of like, damn.
That's the first thing I thought about.
That's legit how I was though. He wouldn't move out my way, so I pushed him. He hit the wall, and then he got mad, and I was like, "Bro, what? You can't get mad at me. How do you think I feel? I'm a woman by myself, and you are blocking me in a dark alleyway to the restroom. Like, what do you think is
knuckle? I got a pee. I gotta pee.
I did. Like, I blocking somebody. Like, I gotta pee.
So how is it now? Like for you, when you go out. If you don't, like, say if you go out by yourself, are you scanning the rooms, or are you just like, fuck it?
I mean, I'm not going to places by myself that will require that. Like, if I show up solo dolo, like, y'all's like, pull up, we doing a live podcast or something, I know that it's probably going to be something a little more chill. But I also know y'all, so I can pull up by myself. I'll go to a restaurant, or I'll go to, like, my DJ friend is like, oh, I'm having a party, some shit like that. So I'll pull up to that by myself. I'm not going to 50-15 by myself and walking around. That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But if I'm with girlfriends going to a spot like that, I'm scanning the room. I'm looking around. I'm seeing who is. I left 50-15, maybe it was like a month ago, month and a half. And a dude was like following me on the sidewalk. And I was walking in my car by myself because we all went our separate ways to our cars and was like, all right, we're going to meet up at the next spot. And this dude was like, but I'm just trying to talk to you. And it's 1:00 in the morning. And this dude is literally like following me. Like, what do you do at that point? And as I'm walking, this dude's following me, and then I'm passing by other dudes that's like trying to grab on me. It's the creepy stuff that I really don't like. Like, I don't mind when somebody approaching me in a situation that's like, oh, I think you're cute, that I want to buy you a drink. But 1:00 in the morning,
in the light,
a woman walking by herself, why are you even attempting to do anything? You that's creepy to me. Like,
Myron. It's Myron from Players Club.
Oh, I was like,
come on, man. Just making sure you get home safe. I play a lot of money. Like, I don't understand that. Like, if you literally are terrifying a woman.
Literally are terrifying.
Like, why do you think you have a chance?
Yeah. And they'll let you know when you got a chance. Like they'll let you
gonna know. Like you ain't gotta ask 2 times.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna know. Me and my homegirl were walking downtown the day before my birthday last week, and it was storming, of course. And so we had one umbrella and we walk in and we trying to get to the spot, and 2 cars pulled over, rolled their windows down, stopped dead in front of us. One of them rolled his window down, was like, "Hey, y'all need a ride?" Like, who? Like, what sane woman is gonna be like, "Oh my God, yes!" Like,
shit, depending on what car you in. They'll jump in that motherfucker.
No, it don't. I don't care. They'll what car it was. I don't care, because them be the ones that get away with doing some.
Poke my head out of there like Jim Carrey or Double.
Absolutely not. This. What was it? A Cadillac pulled up in the actual crosswalk, stopped in the crosswalk, prevented us from walking across the street.
In the goddamn rain.
Rolled his window down. Mind you, it's storming, so we just trying to move. And he was like, "How y'all doing?" I was like, "Mr. Sir, we're trying to cross the street." Sir. He was like, "But," we were like, "Can you move?" And he was like, "Well, I was just trying to see if y'all needed it. We're good." And he just stayed there.
It was
and we
an
were
Escalade
like,
truck?
Yeah.
So it was Faison Love off 3 trucks.
Yeah. I'll take you there.
I'll take you Oh shit, that's crazy, Mr. Sir. Like, Mr. come on, man.
I literally had to. We were taking a video in the moment, and I got it on video. Like, you can hear me being like, "Can you move your car so we can walk across the street?" It's dark and it's raining, and we are by ourselves. Like, what do you think is gonna happen?
When I used to try to pull, my first statement, if I didn't get the look I wanted, or like if I see that you like, nah, I'm good, I don't even continue.
What was the first statement? What's the
I don't know, man. And that's the other thing. I be telling women now. I'm like, and she like, they'll tell me like, "Oh, his first line was," I'm like, "Cause niggas be nervous. They don't know what to say." No nigga know what to say all the time.
I used to freestyle.
I'm just saying, but I used to be corny. Like,
no, not literally freestyle. Hey, how you doing? How you feel?
Like, ain't nobody got the right line, bro.
Real. Can I buy you a drink or make you fast? Girl, I was looking at your titties and ass.
I noticed you noticing
like
me.
That's
why you got to rap like
that Will Smith skit on Family Guy.
I go to my room and I eat my vitamins and I listen to my parents.
I respect women when I'm on a date.
Who said that?
Will Smith, Family Guy.
Oh, I respect women when I'm on a date.
What I do though, I kind of do my research. It only takes, it would only take by like 3 or 4 glances to see what they into.
Yeah, exactly.
So if I notice like something silly about like their shoes loose, they shoelace loose, I just bring something up to, icebreaker. Just like an interview, icebreaker.
Hey,
get to talking. Hey, bitch, tie your shoes.
Tie your shoes.
Hey, bitch.
Cats gonna start calling you a poop butt.
Call you poop butt.
Crease ass ones you got on.
Like, just like silly stuff like that. And then, engage in conversation. And then, go from there.
And when I knew somebody wasn't into me, like, you weren't interested, cool. Like, hey, whatever.
But what are you looking at? So what are you, because he's talking about
me?
KC's talking about he's scanning the room and seeing.
I'm just saying, if I'm
on.
interested in something in a woman, or it can just be at first glance. Like, a lot of times it's like that. Like, we used to take trips, like we used to go somewhere and you just trying to pull whatever. And it'll just be like, especially if I see that we make eye contact and it's not like a you know what I'm saying, that eye contact thing. And if it's not that, and then she don't give me that, and I'm like, well, let me just try to say something to her when she walk by or when I go by. And if she ain't with it, it's just like, all right, whatever. See that bitch over there?
You like looking up.
Say, oh no, girl, let's get out of here.
Is it me? Wait, what that nigga say off morning? Is it moi?
Yeah.
You so almondy though.
Almond brown.
But if you looking to see what type of time she's on, you like, okay, I'm looking. You looking for a loose shoelace? Like, what you looking for? Like, what are you? What's your end?
You let them lead the way. See what? This is free game. Let them lead the way. Like, stop trying to force the issue. Nothing good comes from being forced. Like, for instance, Rush Hour 3, Bad Boys 3, Scary Movie 4, shit. Like, all them sequels we didn't need was forced because of the money. Like, any Fast and the Furious after 5. Like, all them joints. Like, if you just let shit happen naturally, she will let you know where it will go.
All these super teams now, like, y'all missed the gap. It's over with for that.
All that's done. All that is done.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah,
right?
all that is done. Yeah. Like, everybody thought the Suns was just gonna win.
Yeah, no,
because they had Kevin Durant and Booker. They bench was ass.
They thought Brooklyn was gonna be like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All that is done. Them super team shits, you need 2 players and a depth full of team.
Man, it's the era of the sidekicks.
But it's just a general liking. Like if they like you, and I said genuinely, excuse me. If they genuinely like you, or if they feeling you, just go from that energy. Reciprocate that energy, and it's gonna happen. But you can't just be expecting it neither. Like, people just think, oh, I'm doing good to them, this should be given to me. That's entitlement. That's egoism. You do that shit, you setting yourself up, because all you're gonna do is set yourself up for disappointment. So it's genuinely like, hey, if you feeling me, that's fine. We can go from there. And that energy, if they showing, them actions are showing behind them words, then it's good. You can get that from like a glance or just hanging out at a bar. And you don't got to be that creepy ass dude walking behind at 1 o'clock in the morning. Hey, let me holler at you. Hey, elbows, let me holler at you. You know what I'm saying? That's just a silly shit like that. That's why all these women out here walking around scared as hell, and they rightfully so. Because it's creepy ass dudes out here with egos. Entitlement.
And they're drunk.
And they be drunk.
And they don't know themselves.
Or they high. Then they really out themselves.
They don't know themselves. They insecure, and they don't know themselves. And so they hide behind the deep gallery depot. You know what I'm saying? They hide behind all that shit.
Oh my God, you see me flossing out here, baby. You know what I'm saying?
But they don't know
trying
themselves.
To get with this.
Right.
They don't know what I'm saying?
Flashing money and
you know what I'm saying? Look, they be like, hey, you see these $6,000 shades? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You see it.
Take your hat off, nigga. Let me see your hairline.
My hairline is there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
if you don't have no personality, you can't even be the one to like continue that conversation.
Exactly.
But you might not be a woman's initial physical type. You might not be a woman's initial. Initially, you might walk up to me and I'm like, or I'm just not in the mood. I'm like, just trying to have a drink with my homegirl.
5'9", 179 pounds.
But excuse me, miss, can I talk to you? Like, what do you want, little boy? Have you strayed from your parents? But then you start, I mean, if you have good conversation, it's like, you know what, you cool. Like, you can stay.
Niggas start talking to you about sports. Man, see, everybody talk about analytics, but you know what I'm saying? If you look at Aaron Gordon's shooting percentage when he was on the Orlando, he was being used as a 1-2 punch when he really is a 3 or 4 man out here, and he's shining in that role. That's why Denver is where they at.
By that, though.
That's what I'm saying.
No, not analytics. I would have mushed that nigga in the forehead.
She gonna be like nigga from 5 RBs. The girl.
Yeah.
Hell no. Get out of here, nerd.
Rick Bucher, get your ass out of here.
What? No.
So are you on any dating sites?
Man, hell no. Hell no.
The Tinder swipe movie got you out of there?
No, it's just not my thing.
What's like a perfect situation where a guy can like I guess you can't pinpoint that.
I'm the wrong person to ask because I just hate being bothered, like in general. I need like an organic situation. If y'all are like, oh, we got a kickback at somebody's house.
Yeah,
and
that's
like,
what I like.
That's my homeboy.
Like,
and I'm like, oh, nice to meet you. And he's not trying to get at me. But after like an hour, we're talking and I'm like, your homeboy's cool.
That's how
like,
I used to play
that? Like, but being out and I'm really trying to, because sometimes life hits you, you know, me and my homegirls will get together for like a therapy session on some shit like, girl, this is what's been going on with me. I've literally been mid-tears one time in a conversation with my friend, like literally crying. And this dude is like, how you doing, baby girl? So can I take this seat? Like, no, no. And so now I'm going to be mean to you. I don't want to be mean to you, Mr.
Anymore.
So like, no, like you gotta feel it out. And I don't like dating apps because I just feel like it's so forced, and I don't like that.
Let me
I
ask
like
you this,
organic
though.
things.
You said, like you talk to the guy for like an hour or so, and then it goes past, and then you're like, hey, your homeboy was kind of cool. Why don't you just ask the dude from the jump?
There you go.
Are you against like asking the guy?
Not necessarily. I mean, I feel the situation out though, because if I feel like we're getting along, but he's not really making a move, I assume that he's not interested.
But no, he just see. That's how I used to play it. I used to not wait until they approach me, but like wait. So like you said, y'all had the kickback. Boom, he introduced himself, maybe whatever, and then y'all knick-knack talking throughout the party. Y'all getting drunker and drunker. Then y'all become beer pong buddies. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, and y'all come up with all this shit. And then when y'all see that y'all cool, then I might, hey man, can I get your number? We had a good night. So, but in that sequence, you wouldn't come out first and say, no.
Because I can understand because you don't know his situation.
I don't know people's situation.
Yeah.
So I feel like you could be like a real cool dude. Like you could just be a cool dude, but really like you in a whole 6-year relationship or something. Or you in. I just feel like for a man, if you have that type of connection with somebody and you're like, oh man, you real cool, but you don't do anything about it, I just assume that you have something going on, and I'm not about to press it. If you were interested like that to be in a, or even he might be single, but he's just not in a space where he's like willing to pursue something.
Ooh, that was a tough space. I was in that space. That was tough.
I remember that.
Man.
So what?
I was in a space where I was single, but I just didn't want to pursue nothing. Like she was saying, I didn't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
I was drained.
From coming off of a relationship?
Yeah.
I've never been off of a relationship.
I was
always was just in the streets until.
Yeah. Not even like it may not be fresh out of a situation. It may just be like, I feel like because I'm like cool and I'm chill, I attract the men that need like help. Like therapy or the most or something. But
why you think that is?
You're so cool, you're so nice. But oh man, I just like I'm going, then I need to fix myself. I'm like, okay, please fix yourself. Heal. I told a man that like a month ago. I was like, please go heal yourself. Cause like don't bring this around me no more.
And I respect that. I respect that, but then there's also, it's sad because it's like there are people that see women tweet about this type of shit. Like men need to be out here healing themselves, and they'll use that as like ammo. Like
I need to heal.
I'm out here trying to heal, and then a month later, hey, how you doing?
Nah,
I swear, like,
That's
and I ain't even knocking, but it's just causing the same cycle of hurting people, because then you say you so-called heal, bring somebody in your situation, few months pass by, Instagram lighten up, you're having fun, you're doing this, that, and the third, and then boom, break up, toxic situation, bitterness ensues, and then right back where you were. It's the same cycle.
I've never heard of that, of men pretending.
It's a recent ordeal.
Yeah,
like it's been happening. I've been seeing stories on it. Twitter be twittering. And so like now that's what they doing, and that's
talking about guys or just people.
Like, well, I mean, it's mostly guys, but like women can do it too.
Yeah,
I just don't see in my personal experience is genuine. Like I'll connect with somebody and then it's like, I guess it's like, I didn't realize you were gonna be so cool and now I like you, but I wasn't on that type of time. Like I don't want nothing like that serious. Like it's like men realize like, oh, you real cool, but I see myself taking this further than I am in a space to do. So now I gotta pull back respectfully. And
they tell you that every time?
Do what I need to do, huh?
They tell you that every time?
That's most of my situations, yes.
And they back out of it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What is your response to something like that?
Okay. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, first and foremost...
From a guy that you really liked.
It sucks. Like, that really sucks. But, like, who am I gonna... I'm gonna force you to...
Yeah, it's not forcing. Is it like you don't, like, ask questions?
I mean, I'll ask questions. I'll try to figure out, like, where your head is and stuff. But, like, I can't be your therapist. I can't be the person that, like, fixes you if you feel like you need to be fixed, quote unquote. And I feel like some men a lot of times feel like they need to be fixed
because they blocking
perfect.
One of those guys blocked their blessing, and maybe y'all was
of course, and
really,
it may have just not been meant to be at that time or meant to be that person. But also, I'm like a person that is way too understanding of people going through things and like mental health and stuff. Like I need people to be fixed as like just as a human. That has nothing to do with me. Like even if I'm in a relationship, I need you to be able to be like your best self, have your hobbies, have the people you like around you, like do your thing. I don't need me to be the most like the first priority. You need to be your own priority and vice versa.
I heard
so if you're telling
story.
me that you have other things going on and I can see clearly that you're not a priority to yourself, I can't do that either.
Yeah.
Me and my wife went to a mixer like not too long ago. Just like it was like for a black engineering group. But one of my homies that threw it, he and his wife, we was talking, and he and his wife got married, but they were in like messing around with each other like on and off. But they was just like, like you just explained, like, cool, y'all meet up, like, but you actually figure out that this person is cool, but y'all ain't really serious like that. Y'all still both fucking around. But he said it was just one time they really got into a deep talk, like a deep talk, and they figured like, man, hold up, like you've been what I've been chasing this whole time. And then they'd been married for 2 years now. So he was telling me that. I'm like, damn, like, but you just realized out of nowhere you was blocking your blessing this whole time. Like,
you gotta realize.
But a lot of guys don't go back, or a lot of people just don't go back.
Go back.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like a dude will be like, or I've had that many times where like a dude will be like, man, I after I told you that, I felt like I had to leave you alone. I'm not trying to bother you like that, like da da da. And even if it's somebody I really like. I'll go on a date with a dude and he's like, I'm trying to figure stuff out. I can't do the inconsistent thing. Like, if you tell me that you want to pursue me, then pursue me. But don't be like, oh, well, I got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, I'm back. And I think I want to pursue you now. And then you disappear again. So now I have to be the one that's like, you're doing too much. So you need to figure out what it is that you need to do. Blocking your blessings and all that. I'm not pressed to like need to make a situation work because I just feel like it'll happen the way it's supposed to happen. So, but I do feel in situations, there are men that I'm like, he's like a good match for me. We get along, it's cool, but he's just getting in his own way. And I can't make him see that. I can't be the one that makes him have that aha moment like, she was the one. There's one person out there right now. I'm like, if you just stop tripping over your damn self, like get your shit together.
There's the reverse way though. Like I've seen it where, y'all have this moment together in college where y'all just inseparable, and then y'all try to just ride that and just force that, but that may just be y'all moment, and y'all just got to move on.
That's just relationships in general. Like people, not romantic. I think friends, like
Yeah.
family.
Friends for sure.
Yeah, like because you got to think about, even if you know, y'all are married now, the person that you are, like the person I was last year is not even the person I am right now today. The person I am going to be next year is not who I am right now. My interests, the way I think, and probably for both of you, and the same thing with your wives. So in 8 years, y'all are both not the same people as when you met. So you both have to be able to mold and change with each other and let that person grow into whoever they're supposed to grow into be. But sometimes the other person grows and the other person stays the same. And they're like, oh, I don't know what happened to my spouse.
That's like what Tamia said on Stranger. There's a stranger in my house.
Tell me where. No,
What?
That's the
That's
part.
not stranger.
Tell
in
me.
my
Yes, it is. Tell me where my spot is.
Oh, yeah. And what she said at the end?
Did I change so drastically?
Maybe I'm
more than me.
And you remain the same.
That's it.
Maybe I want more from me,
Yep.
and you remain the same.
That's
Yeah.
literally it.
Yeah.
That's how. That's real.
Damn, I'm about to go jam the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, get up out this hole. Shout out to Tamia and Grant Hill. That's what's up.
Me and Grant Hill. She got everybody line dancing and shit.
Yeah.
You know
Hell
that
yeah.
dance?
Hell no.
When did that start?
She did it.
I think she did
on the
like
video?
A video.
Yeah.
Like
This was 2003 though. Why did it resurface?
No, that line dance, whatever, she did it on the video and everybody started doing it.
Oh, just recent. Oh, okay, yeah. Because they be in the, I'll play it in the gym and they just start doing it. I'm like, man, teach me. But I suck.
I can't. Anything that has a lot of steps, I just don't get it. I'm gonna let
So
you do it.
before we head out, your TikTok,
Yes.
you popping.
No, I'm literally not.
You popping on
It's
TikTok.
not. First of all,
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
What she be doing on
She
TikTok?
she talk sports. Like she be having sports stories. She just talk about stuff that's happening in sports.
Okay, give me a little.
Her
okay.
comments be going. Like
Okay.
people be in. Like it be comments. in
Boom.
there.
Is Jokic the best player in the league right now?
Yes.
Why?
I hate to say it.
Oh.
I'm a hater. I am.
Why would you hate
But
to
I
say
don't
that?
love to hate him. Like some people, there's people that love to hate Kobe. I used to love to hate Kobe. There's people that love to hate LeBron. I don't enjoy hating Jokic. It's just I hate it. He's so good.
Okay, so-
there's not like there's
That's
it
not hate.
doesn't make any sense of how good he is.
Yeah.
He's I think his like
So-
standing reach is like 9 feet. He doesn't have to. This man can't jump on top of this carpet
Right.
on the floor.
You know how you
And
see.
it don't matter.
You know how you
She
see.
said
yeah,
you can't
damn.
jump on the carpet off
From the
floor.
hardwood.
God
Oh,
damn.
they did a bitch. They on the same height. Nah, look.
Oh,
So you know
shit.
how there are people that just got aim.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he shoot. That's how that's how his touch is. He just got aim. That nigga throw the ball. What was this, game 1, I believe? No, game 2. He did a half court shot after the first quarter, and that hoe hit the front of the rim.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, bro, he just got aim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the way, there's no way he got that touch. He just know where to get on the floor. Like he just know.
He has
It's
amazing court vision, and he has an insane basketball.
Get to where he
IQ.
wanna
He's
go.
Smart, like he's a smart.
This
player.
nigga went behind his back, and Bam was like, "Oh shit!" He got to it.
Yes.
They slowed it in slow mo. Nigga said, "Oh shit!" Nigga rolled that nigga. I said, "Oh, this nigga cold." Cuz.
I'm just kind of. I feel like I've been saying he was cold since his rookie year,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
the tweets I got
I-
receipts. I got receipts. You know what I'm saying?
I was in.
You know what I'm saying? I've been saying he was
I'll
cold.
give you that because he liked that style of play.
Exactly.
Like he likes
but
efficiency.
I did not know he was like this though.
Yeah.
Like he started gradually like getting those 41s and all them type of numbers. I didn't think it was gonna be consistent.
I thought he was like
He
another
just-
Kevin Love almost when he first
like
came
when
out.
Kevin Love with Minnesota was getting all them
Yeah.
stupid numbers, 30-30 and all
Yeah.
that. But he just like, it's so easy.
It's so easy.
I saw, matter of fact, they said he had 23, 12, 4, and then like 3 assists, 3 blocks. 3 steals, 3 blocks. But they was like, how do you feel knowing that you the only one one of 4 people. It was LeBron, KD, Michael Jordan that had the stat line that you had tonight. And he was like 23, 12, and 4. That was like a light stat. He was like, that's a light stat line. Nobody ever done that before. And it was like the 3 steals and 3 blocks. He was like, oh, my bad. I was like, God damn, that's a flex.
One thing, Jokic,
and he has no muscles.
Is not care. He don't care. After the game, they're like, Jokic, you scored 90 points, 57 rebounds, and 12 assists.
Well,
and he's like, I don't care about any of that. I just want to make sure we win, and we only won by 6 points. I don't like that.
And his nose always looked like he just snorted a pound of coke.
This should be red.
It should be red.
Somebody said
all his body be white, and his just nose be red as hell.
Somebody showed his brothers because brothers in the stands taking pictures. He's like, man, his brothers looks like the nicest guy in the world, and he'll bury you.
His brothers are mobsters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He looked like both.
Like when that shit happened with the Morris brother, the twin.
The what?
Yeah.
Remember before the series started, they was talking about when last year Denver
elbowed him.
He hit Jokic, went up for a pass at half court. He hit Jokic in the rib.
Mm-hmm.
He turned away.
Oh, the Morris brother. Yeah.
And he elbowed him in the back, and they was trying to get him in the locker room. The Serbian, the brothers, the Jokic brothers, his twin tweeted about the situation.
So Jokic has a twin.
No, Morris brother has a twin.
Oh, right.
Marcus.
Okay.
His twin tweeted about it. Like, you waited for my brother to turn his back and all that. The brothers tweeted him and said, "Hey, you may just want to it end it and just leave it there." And then they went back and forth, and they said, "We gonna be at the next game they meet courtside," and left it at that. Them big ass Serbians was right there on courtside, just ready.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and they not white boys. Y'all gotta stop. Just because they white, they not white boys. They just from another country. And they just so happen to be white. Like,
They just
I'm just saying, like, they different. Like, this ain't no American white boy shit.
Nah, they different.
They
like,
different.
Serbians, they are different.
You'll fuck with Joe Pesci? If Casino Joe Pesci was a real life dude, would you?
It was
fuck
a
with
real
him?
life dude.
I know, but I'm just saying, would you fuck with him? Like, nah, you wouldn't. He different.
By himself?
She.
No, the culture.
He said she. He said it on Casino. I watch Casino like every night. It's like, if you beat him up, he gonna come back with a knife. You beat him, you come back with a gun, he gonna come back with he ain't. You gotta kill him.
He's like, he's just a kid. He's just a kid. Man, nigga was like 50 when he was beating his brother with a bat. Remember when they was beating?
Come on, leave him alone.
He was like, he's just a kid. And I was like, man, this nigga like 50 years old. The fuck are you talking about?
They buried them niggas alive.
Yeah, and like, in his drawers.
Yeah.
Battered and bruised up.
Yeah.
Well, tell the public where they can find you.
TikTok, Sporty by Nature, Instagram. What's my Instagram?
Ain't it?
Oh, Ms. Lightbright.
Ms. Lightbright.
Forgot. Twitter, Sporty by Nature. I don't be doing nothing. I be chilling.
I forgot. We had one last thing before we dip. DC Young Fly. First off, rest in peace to his missus and the mother of his kids. That's tough. That's very tough. But now his eulogy is being dissected amongst the public. Of course, Twitter.
Oh, Lord.
Which is sad because I watched his eulogy and shit almost made me cry.
Yeah,
because one, I'm a husband, and I mean, just for him to just show that much strength and talk about it, like I'm a
and that's how he would talk to her.
And he said, I'm a praying man, like, and he brought up Joseph in the Bible, like that's how he moved and all that stuff. But people dissecting it like, he ain't really care or this, that, and the third. That shit is foul. Like, I'm not gonna touch on it that much, but just on a public standing, that shit foul. You can't tell people how to grieve, like, at all. I honestly would never want to be in his shoes. I send my prayers because how she went, is sad alone, but you know, that's just a whole tough situation altogether.
And then you gotta tell, you gotta be the one to tell your kids that. Like, you can't even imagine. And they're young kids. What was the oldest? Was like what?
3, I think.
Yeah,
something like that. I don't know.
What do you do?
That's tough though. Like, and people got on her because why are you doing this? You can't tell no woman what to do with her body. Like, that's what the sooner
it's just
people
unfortunate.
The sooner people realize that shit in this country, to really, you can't tell these women what to do in regards to their bodies, they mind, or who they love. Shit'll get a lot better. Like, you know, ain't no telling how she felt, like an image she had to portray or whatnot. Like,
or she just thought she was just going on vacation and doing some work on herself or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she just had 3 kids. So she was like, maybe I can't work it out. I gotta go, get touched up.
Now, I had a question about the marketing of a mommy makeover. Like the marketing of it all. Like,
and that's I got partners who wives have done that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It's supposed to be like a routine.
It's a thing.
But is it a disclaimer in there like this may be
any surgery? There's a disclaimer like if you go in the
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I agree with the marketing of it. If this can happen, like why are we putting a rainbow over it and saying, "Hey, mommy makeover, come do it"?
Well, I mean, I got my knee scope.
Yeah, you go.
I got my knee scope, and I can be gone.
But that's because like you need surgery. Like
no, I understand what you're saying, but anytime
I'm just talking about them marketing that. Like
it's not
or just like
at all.
The mommy makeover thing.
It sounds so innocent. It sounds so like just come get a recovery and like a mommy makeover. That sounds so cute. You know what I'm saying?
Cosmetic. That's why it's called cosmetic. It's cosmetic. It is solely for looks. There's no medical thing attached to it. I want to get a nose job. I could, God forbid, go get a nose job and not come back from it. That's just one of those, it's a risk that you take when you go and get surgery.
I guess.
Yeah. And it's just unfortunate again that that man lost his partner. Them kids lost their mom. But
people are mean. Yeah,
people are just assholes out here. Like, it's a risk.
Do we just gotta accept that social media is gonna do we have to accept that now?
Negative. It's a very negative place, and you gotta be careful because that shit will drive you. People were being mean to Blue Ivy. Like, how are you mean to a child?
Over dancing.
What's your child out here doing?
Not even that. What were you doing at 13?
Yeah.
I wasn't 13.
She's 11, right?
11, excuse me. When I was 11, I couldn't go up in front of the church and recite the books of the Bible.
Yeah.
Like, so she is in front of thousands and thousands of people.
Sold out arenas
doing dance moves with an icon of a mother in Europe. And people are like, oh, she looks stiff. What? Like, what are you talking about?
What? We just had our little niece sing for us at our we had a gathering. All my Detroit people came, and she sung Rihanna's song, and we all clapping. And man,
they ruined it,
huh?
And they ruined it.
Who?
All the adults ruined the song. Like,
they were singing.
She was singing, and it was like, this girl, she sung Rihanna
like a diamond, and then she this girl is on fire.
This girl is on fire, and on the "This Girl Is on Fire" part, I'm recording. And I'm thinking she about to just like set it off. All the adults come in. This girl, and then like, man, let the girl sing. But
I'm just saying, like, come on.
You're supposed to support a child.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
What do you expect? First of all, like, we was just talking about we can't do this Mia dance. We can't. I'm grown. I can't do a line dance. I've taken like a dance class before for fun. Memorizing steps, boom boom cat, that's a thing. Hard. So you got to think about that stuff in your head. As a grown adult, I can't do it. She's a child, so she's probably thinking about. And her mom is literally Beyonce.
Is Beyonce.
So like that's a lot of pressure. And also she's a child and she's on tour. Like, what are you doing? What do you want from her?
I lift a lot of weights, but I suck at Pilates. You know what I'm saying? I don't do Pilates. You know what I'm saying? yoga. I'm just getting good at yoga poses, but I lift all these weights. But people that come from like they want to learn how to lift weights properly. Like, bro, you niggas on Twitter ain't do nothing. Y'all don't know how to dance. Y'all don't know how to properly dance. Y'all don't know how to hinge. Y'all don't know how to get out of bed. Y'all just talk shit. Y'all don't know how to do shit. So shut up. Like, y'all, especially something physical. Like, don't talk about nobody doing nothing physical, bro. Like, come on, man. You can talk about Zion fucking with these hoes, but
stop drinking them sodas, Zion. Like, straight up. If a girl can just...
Is the soda?
It's the sodas, man. You drinking all them. So she said your fat ass had all them soda cans in your bathroom.
I can see this nigga having a short shirt on with no drawers, bro, hitting the last bit of Coke by the sink and brushing his toilet.
Throwing on the toilet, sipping on a Coke or a Mr. Pibb.
Doing an after sex piss, nigga, and drinking the soda on the thing, on the top thing, nigga, while he pissing.
Nigga piss toxic green. And then he just got
that. Be probably blowing their bathrooms up and shit just coming over.
What's that?
Blowing their bathrooms up.
What's that new soda that came out? It's not Sierra Mist.
Yeah. It's like
Starry or some shit like that. Starry or whatever. He be out there
drinking the fuck out the hoes. Don't he got to deal with them?
Yes, he just did a commercial. Yeah. Stay off them goddamn sodas, Zion. Goddamn. You driving, what's my man name from Portland?
He sent them the packs of them. He's just sent them to ship them over
Portland, dude that got traded to New Orleans from Portland? Your twin. CJ McCollum.
Oh, yeah.
Driving him insane. Literally. He keeps talking like, man, does he want it or not? You got to just ask him.
Oh, yeah. CJ was the one that was like.
He tired of it. He like, man, does he want it or not?
I want to see CJ somewhere else. Or just somewhere like some Denver situation or some shit.
Somewhere else?
Yeah.
Want him in New Orleans?
No. New Orleans could shine if Zion is just get his ass off them sodas and the porn stars. Come on, Zion, go to the light.
How you gonna send the sodas to your people's house and then drink all them hoes?
He can't do nothing. If he's out of game, everybody see.
Yeah,
on them porn stars again.
It's a wrap because he gonna be.
And I was the one on the pod giving him bail because LP was on his ass since he got drafted. Real talk.
Because LP's probably like, he ain't got no excuse. I eat McDonald's every day.
LP posted McDonald's in Cabo.
Yeah.
It was El Triple. However you say quarter pounder in Spanish.
Cardinals.
This nigga was at Cabo McDonald's. I was like, dog, go get some tacos or something, buddy. But this been episode 248 of the Pour Horsemen podcast. The beautiful T.
Thank you.
Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen, you got any last words
sign off.
For the people?
Sign it off, Scottie Pippen.
Pass the ball, Michael.
All you got to do is pass the ball. My dad had 15 kids. I was the only one that went to Arkansas State. The Bulls drafted Jerry Krause was always on my ass. I mean, I just wanted my money. I gave you 10 years. You gave me $3 billion. I was worth $99 million. I had to go to Portland Trail Blazers.
No, you remember when he came here? He played with Charles Barkley was just always out of shape. His fat ass was always on the bench. And then Michael Jordan come in the game of basketball. It's been episode 248. We out.